Hey guys, so okay, welcome back to Dishonored. We've got Sokolov on our shoulder, sleeping peacefully. Now we just need to get the hell out of here. Unfortunately, I think that's easier said than done, considering we need to get him out of here alive, and we can't use our magical powers or anything like that. I can't just throw him off the building, so... Oh, I suppose we could just jump down here. Right? Ouch. That's okay. Good. Never mind. I got worried. I was like, oh my god, I have to sneak him through the house. Nope. We're good. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's not get too cocky though. Let's keep an eye out for any enemies. Good, we're good. Samuel over there. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Because to show, probably study your surroundings before you start getting all pessimistic. We did sprain our ankle though, fortunately, but hey, we got the target.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Hang on, give me a while. I want to check out his house a bit more. We didn't really explore much, did we? We just kind of snuck around. It'd be nice to get a little look at it before we leave. Maybe get some coins. Doesn't look like he has any runes or bone chimes or anything. Still, might learn a bit more about the story. So let's have a look. Let's go in through the main entrance. Anything in here? No. Whoa. What's this? Oh, it's the elevator. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Sokolov's note to Hal Creek. Oh, someone's about to spot me. Captain Hal Creek, when you and your men arrive tomorrow, I'll be working on my greenhouse on the roof. I know the Lord Regent wants you to follow me at every moment. Please avoid disturbing me. The experiments I'm conducting are quite sensitive and I must finish with haste. Let's get out of that guy's way. What the hell is he carrying? Whale oil? There's a painting there. I wonder if I can grab that without getting spotted. Oh, I can't fit through this gap. Alright, well let's try and clear the field a little bit here. Oh shit. I'm taking an incredible risk just coming here, you know. I should just get the hell out, but you know, that'd be too easy. There's the painting. Ah. Don't rush it. Just now that we know he walks away, should be able to grab it. He really loves this painting. I don't know what he's going to do once we take it. His life will lose all meaning. Okay, once that guy turns around.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it. No, stupid guy.
Nice. 300 coins, I like it. Anything else? We can use dark vision to assess. Walls of light there. No one in this room, that's good. I don't want to have to smash the glass if I want to grab that. Oh shit, there's someone in this room. Okay, well, let's get out of there then. Come on, let me up. Oh, that did not work. Seriously, man, sometimes I can go up, sometimes I can't. It's ridiculous. Shit. Why? There we go. Oh, my controller's spazzing out again. Why does it do this? There's some stuff in here.
Get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
Patience. Sorry, lady. I just want to see what's in here. Food. Oh, I did sprain my ankle, like I said. Oh shit. I wonder if she could get spotted. Uh-oh. Just to get rid of that possibility.
This whole place is gone to the hounds.
Alright.
What will I do now?
Looks like I've got some copper wire. Looks safe to me. What's that noise? We did collect a couple of upgrades, didn't we? So these coins will kind of come in handy. There we go. See, sometimes it's easy to just climb up these, sometimes it's not. So. Oops. What's over here? Alright, this is the route I took normally, right? To get up to the greenhouse. What do I got in here? This is health. Spiritual remedy, good. I need some. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Extra coins. This guy's got a pouch. I wonder if I should just grab whatever he has. Whoops. I don't want that. Bull rat's study. The bulk of the rodent is hardly the most interesting detail, though it is one first remarked upon by visiting colleagues who come to study my prize from Pendicia. Upon further observation, it becomes obvious that the specimen exhibits greater cunning than its cousins native to temperate crystal. Twice in the night I've woken to find it loose in my apartments, so a new cage had to be devised. An entertaining diversion, but a waste of my precious time. The dietary tests I've conducted have also provided some surprise. The Pandician bull rat, I can say with confidence, is not a finicky eater. With equal gusto, I've seen my little guest died upon other smaller rats, living felines, and even the corpse flesh of a plague-dead woman found in the Wrenhaven River. Further study is required. Yeah. Oh, new note. Oh, it's just the written notes, right? Never mind then. That's a window, so I can't exactly go through it. That's okay. Alright. And then upstairs was the greenhouse, right? So I don't think there's anything else of note. What's this book? Flooded district. Before the plague turned everything to shit, Redshore was filled with barristers and moneymen, rushing around taxing each other and whatnot. Every guard in the watch wanted that post, but there were classy women everywhere. The whole place flooded years ago, just as the plague got real bad. People were sick and nobody was working, so the little city let the dams go to rot. When the big one broke, I've heard tell, the river put it all underwater. The swanky Chamber of Commerce was there, and so was the bloody Greaves Wellhouse. Now, there's nothing but rats and gangs and who knows what. Last I heard, the captains had been using it as a quarantine for weepers. You show one sign of the plague and it's your citizenship has been revoked. Over the wall you go, into the water. Alright, he's coming. So let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the maid's awake. Is she? Where's she gone? Shit. Okay, time to get out of here. Let's just stick to the high ground. Very easy to play it safe, thank God. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Think we're done here. There might have been something else in the house, I don't know, but at least I got the painting and those ingots. Extra coin, very valuable, especially since I'm going to need some sleep tights. Alright, Samuel, I'm ready to go. Look at you and your back towards me. Capturing genius and madness. Achievement unlocked. I like it. 4 hostiles killed. Damn. That's terrible. 1 alarm rung. Dead or unconscious body found. 5. Low chaos. Still have yet to tick one of those boxes, unfortunately. Freed all of Sokolov's test subjects. Robbed Pratchett's safe. Saved the stranded woman from rats. I got over half of the coin. Over almost 2/3. No, over 2/3. That's good. 1 painting found, 1 shrine found, 3 bone charms, 5 runes. Awesome. We were pretty thorough, I think. The royal physician, Anton Sokolov, is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Specifically, the mistress of the Royal Spy Master, or the Lord Regent, as he's known these days.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
On a very productive day it's been. Morning, got rid of the twins. Evening, got Sokolov. Hopefully it's time for bed. Well, now Emily's doing, I hope she's okay.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Awesome, that's what I was just talking about. I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily. Thank you. You really know how to flatter me, huh? But I can't say it's Anton Sokolov's fault. Probably just believed the propaganda that I'd killed the Empress. Ooh, what's this? I just saw it was shining in the corner. So yeah, you can't blame him. Well, maybe you could, I don't know the specifics, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt, shall we?
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
Oh. How kind.
Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost.
Yeah, okay. I should get some sleep too. Oh, there's a bone chime. Provo's bed. Piero, my man.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
New upgrade available. I like it. Upgrades. And you should be happy I brought your arch nemesis here, Sokolov. Reduce footstep sounds. Yeah, I'll take it. We're swimming in cash. Wait. Further reduced. Good. Sleep bulb. Nice. Don't really use those. Don't really use it. Take that. Cool. Alright. Thanks, Piero. That's all from me. I shall say goodnight to the heiress.
Attention, citizens. This evening, streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of 2 of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custom and Gordon Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Mm-hmm. He must be busy. Mourning, in quotes. At least they're not dead. Oops. I should probably let myself in before I close the door.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
It's okay, I just
Poor
upgraded my
dear.
boots.
It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I won't eat her bread, but I will take this ore. The golden cat. Oh, this place looks a lot more homier, which is good. Oh, and it's like a shrine for a mother. Okay, I won't disturb her.
She still has bad dreams.
Shh.
Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Okay, well, next time can we whisper? Oh my god. She's having trouble sleeping already. Okay, well, since I'm not allowed to sleep here, that's probably your bed. I'll just go to my attic. You guys enjoy the tower. Jeez. Well, at least I'm not too far away. I just have to go here. Where's that bone charm? Let's try and grab it first. Without breaking a leg. And see what else is going on around here. Doesn't look like much. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Havelock, bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote of Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman, who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information, as we know if the watch doesn't get paid and coin in an elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. Anything else here? I think we've read these. Nice. Oh, you're here as well, Overseer Morton. Havelock entry 4. He's returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder. Simply amazing. Not only can Corvo project lethal force, he can do an extraction that I didn't think possible. And soon the two greatest minds of the Empire will be here. Together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they could create weapons and tools of unimaginary power. If I could command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions towards one another before following that line of thought. I don't know if I completely trust Havelock.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half-dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong. Weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men I've known. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Exactly. Don't have second thoughts, my friend.
Boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Let's see what else we got over here. Books. Bit of bathroom reading. Is that a coin? No, it's a nail. No, it's a coin. Nice. Just one. No one's at the pub. It's good. Alright, let's get to this bone charm. Golden cat. Need the abandoned apartment key. Where the hell am I gonna grab that? Got the master room key. Doesn't look like there's any other way in. Damn. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just have my nap. Ouch.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
And now you're announcing this, huh? Now that she's left your custody. Alright. Time for bed. I'll talk with Sokolov in the morning. Oh, I have sleep darts. Lord Pendleton's reward. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I do not wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. See, I told you. I knew he'd appreciate that. I'm glad I could be of some use to you. Now enjoy your morning. Oh, note from Pura. Damn it, I shouldn't have bought some. Should have bought it before I left. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live Weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, as living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle the situation as humanely as possible. Alright, well, maybe I'll just inject myself with one of these sleep darts. Time to rest.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Ugh.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Next time I'll sleep with my mask on, so you can't see these. You can say whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Of course. Of course, of course, of course. What's this? Oh. Daddy. Oh god. This is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. Yep. That's me. Just such a little cutie. Alright. Interrogation time. Oh, stretch my legs. Morning, Lydia. How's it going?
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
Oh, cool. I could certainly use something to eat. Let's go down. Anything over here? No, this is just Havelock's room. He's left. How are you supposed to get any sleep with this PA system going off all night? And now in the morning. Jesus. Breakfast? Overseer Martin?
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among Overseers.
Alright, well I shall have a tin of Pratchett jellied eels for my morning meal, and an apricot tartlet. That'll have to do.
The construction of Caldwell's Bridge will be delayed indefinitely. Until then, citizens cross at their own risk.
Lord Pendleton. I hope your morning service was great. Morning as in last night, not this morning.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
I don't think that'll happen if he knows you're here.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Okay, well, that silenced the Admiral, I guess.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
We'll see about that.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Oh god. Pierre, I hope you don't mind. I thought that was him actually, but apparently he's up inside. I don't know. I just feel like we should be trying to get him on our side rather than giving him any more reason to hate us and not cooperate. What the hell are you doing?
Citizens, be aware that looting of evacuated areas.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes.
Is that Callista's room?
The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Well, can you please keep your eyes to yourself? Can't be spying on each other. And that's creepy, and I don't condone that behavior. Oh, hey, Cecilia.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
Did she have a knife with her? No? Then it's fine.
Attention Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil
Hey, Piero, wait.
clean water
I'm not done with you. Come back.
from the river. Anyone?
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
I'll take it. How much is it? Oh! Rare and expensive. 150? Seriously? Ugh. He had me worried. I'm a ballin' man, you know? Assassins get paid a lot. Yeah. 150. Oh god. I was willing to pay up to like 400 for it. Okay.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, take one.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out, in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself, and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Excellent. Can't wait to do this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Dishonored.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Interrupted by ending, Lord Pendleton.
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Excellent. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care. Goodbye.